There's so much happening in 2026 between the numerology, the astrology, everything in the world is new and quick and exciting, and there's so much that we can do to make the most of it. But today, I wanted to talk about things people aren't talking about, specifically habits and very specific things you can bring into your home if they resonate with you that can help you to really make the most of this year. These simple, key, unusual things can help a lot. So let's get started. If you're new here, I'm Dana Claudette. I'm a modern Feng Shui master and founder of the School of Intention, an entire method and school of Feng Shui. Unlike anything else in the world, for the last 20 years, I've worked with tens of thousands of people to help them transform their lives and make their dreams come true in the process. Feng Shui School is opening soon for early registration, and there is a link below to learn more and join us. And if you want to declutter to start the new year decluttering certification, Beyond Decluttering, is now open. And there's also a link to learn more below. So let's just jump right into all the recommendations, because some of them you may be hot on, some of them you may be like, I don't know. But I'm going to explain why I recommend each one, and that might help you to make your decision as to what you want to pursue. First, new bedding, preferably linen or cotton. Why? Why do I want you to have linen or cotton bedding on your bed? First of all, the most important thing you can do this year is rest. When the world is heating up, when things are speeding up, you need to recharge fully. What you may not realize is that when you are in contact with natural fabrics, you are more grounded. Not only are you more grounded, but natural fabrics like cotton and linen have a higher energetic frequency, which means they will help you to recharge more fully. Now, one of the things happening this year is huge technological advances. I'm not a psychic telling you that, you know that. AI, all of the things, the robots, all the things are coming. And the more electricity is on the planet, the more we need to both recharge ourselves by sleeping well, but also by immersing ourselves in as much nature and natural frequencies as possible. And if you want to feel your best and be your strongest and most magnetic, this is going to help you a lot. I'm going to link some of my favorites below. I have no affiliation with any of these companies. I make $0 if you buy anything from them, but it's great to have some stuff on your radar so you can start looking around. I found great things on Amazon as well. So do your research, read, look. You want to make sure that everything is organic. That's really important. Number two, start a plant collection this year. I want you to have so much nature around you. I want you to feel so grounded. If you live in a city, I want you to have 3 times the amount of plants you can imagine having. I'm going to link right here a video all about plants that are great for abundance, but truthfully, all plants are great for abundance as long as they are thriving. But I think you'll love those Feng Shui money plants. And there's more videos to come about the benefits of plants. But the reason why I'm recommending it for this year is, yes, I want you to be immersed in nature because it's going to keep you grounded. But also, I want you to be immersed in thriving energy. There's something about watching plants grow. They will bend to the sun. They will adapt to their environment. They will stretch. They will just grow in the wildest directions because they want to continue to thrive and multiply. It is so exciting when you start propagating plants. You can have one plant and create 20 plants from one plant with just little clippings. I've done that with many of my plants in my plant collection, have started from little clippings of other plants. And so you have such an ability to grow and multiply. And as you do that, you're really exercising your ability to grow and multiply abundance in your life. Next, I want you to create a non-toxic cleaning spray for yourself. Something truly non-toxic. Why? Because I want you to clean every day. I know that sounds excessive. What do you mean cleaning every day? That's ridiculous. But I want you to clean much more often. When you are in a phase of bringing in new ideas, bringing in new energy, making fresh starts, cleaning serves multiple purposes. I've made lots of videos about this and about how you can clean to generate more abundance. I'm going to link a video about that here. But I want you to get deep into this idea that when you want to bring new things in, a sparkling, shining environment is a magnet for money, abundance, opportunities of all kinds. And when you are constantly in a habit of wiping down your countertops, wiping down your desktop, wiping down the surfaces, just simple things every day, little bit of dusting every day. What is that going to do? It's going to raise the vibration in your house. But you want to make sure you have a non-toxic cleaning spray to do this cleaning, because you don't want to be pouring a bunch of chemicals and a bunch of fragrances that are toxic into your environment. That's going to bring the energy down. My favorite non-toxic cleaning sprays are very simple mix of vinegar and water, half and half, and I use that for all my mirrors and all my windows. Couldn't get more basic than that. I know it smells like vinegar, but just for a few minutes, and it cleanses energy as you clean. I'll make a whole video about all the non-toxic cleaning sprays that I love to use, but I've linked 2 of my favorite commercial ones below. And again, I'm not affiliated with them, so I'm just sharing what I use because y'all ask and I want you to have things that work. Next, play instruments. If you play an instrument, if you play the piano, if you play the guitar, if you play an instrument, play it in your house all the time this year. If you don't play an instrument, try a sound bowl, try a tuning fork, and you can experiment with these. You don't have to get really expensive sound bowls or tuning forks to experiment with working with sound to tune your environment. Now you might say, well, I can find all kinds of high vibrational music on YouTube or on Spotify. You can, but I would like you to have sound that doesn't move through any digital channels. I want you to have sound that is created by you. I want you to fill your environment with this new sound. Now you can even do something like get records and a record player and have that be a part of the year. Playing records again, so you're not just getting everything through computers and through all of these synthetic filters. As much as possible, let's tune your house to a higher frequency generated by you. I truly believe that energetic sound healing was the healing of the past and is going to be the healing of the future. And the more we can generate beautiful sound for ourselves, the more we can stay centered within our own power. This is a year of big power. Next thing that I would love for you to get, if you don't have it, is an aromatherapy diffuser. If you have pets, kids, or people with allergies in your house and you can't have an aromatherapy diffuser, that's okay. You can try using personal aromatherapy diffusers. They're often called things like boom boom sticks or personal inhalers. You can get loaded up with a variety of essential oils that will provide the same effect. Why am I recommending this? If you diffuse a whole lot of different essential oils in your house, you are creating a landscape for your mind of new neural pathways. And not only are you opening up and expanding your mind when you are smelling these fragrances, they are delicious and delightful, and they really do shift your personal energy. So look for essential oils that make you feel the way you want to feel. There are oils for more calming and grounding like sandalwood and cedarwood. There are essential oils for more energy and focus like peppermint and rosemary. You can really take advantage of the power of aromatherapy to make big shifts and galvanize huge creative energy. Next one, paper and pens or notebooks. I want you to load up on back to school supplies and keep them somewhere you can see them, where you can easily reach them, because you're going to use them this year. This is the year where ideas are flying. Make a list of things that inspire you. I want you to write as much as possible by hand. And if you haven't tried Julia Cameron's morning pages yet, I'm going to link my whole video about morning pages and why I've been doing them for the last 20 years right here, because they are life-changing. There's never been a better time to galvanize the energy and momentum that you create by freehand writing in journals or on pieces of paper. I've even started writing more letters to people, and it feels so good and so connected. Writing by hand is the antithesis of being online. There's so much technology, again, happening right now, and I am human focused. Everything we're doing in this work is human focused. I am all about you thriving in your life offline. Even though I'm online presenting this to you, I want to motivate everyone to have a rich and dynamic world offline. That's where you are the most fulfilled, where you're the most present, where you feel the best. Last but not least, I want you to consider getting a touchstone of some sort. It can be a stone that you gather from outside. It can be a crystal that you use, something that you hold on to from the earth, a mineral, a crystal that you hold on to and get grounded throughout the day. I want you to have something that gives you a point of focus, that is a reminder, something it feels really good to hold in your hand. There might be a stone that feels really smooth and good to hold in your hand. There might be a crystal that feels that way for you, and hold it in your hand throughout the day. Keep it at your work desk. Keep it with you throughout the day. Put it in your bag when you're out and about. Hold on to it, grab it, and allow it to center you. When you keep it out in the open, it serves as a constant reminder that you are at your best when you are fully present, and you have the ability to get really rooted in the moment anytime you need to. Just stop, take a breath, hold on to your touchstone, and feel yourself really sinking in to the now. These are all really easy things to do, and they all do serve a purpose. You can customize any one of them and do what resonates. If you have questions, comments, and most of all, if you have feedback when you try it, please leave it below. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please like, subscribe, share this video with friends. This year, we're going so deep in terms of actions you can take to make the most of every single moment. There are hundreds of videos for you to explore, and I will be back soon with more. Bye.